demolition. Thereafter, after going to Taj, we met the staff there. There were some policemen as well. The staff told us that 3 to 4 terrorists have gone inside. We got the layout of the hotel from the staff, and we wanted to get to know as to what all explosives, weapons were being held by these terrorists. Which was told to me that can be seen on the CCTV. However, in the process of going to the CCTV room, we found that the terrorists on the 7th or the 8th floor of Taj were hurling grenades and firing indiscriminately. When we wanted to go into the CCTV room, it was full of smoke and entrance was not feasible. Just at that point of time, we heard gunshots on the 2nd floor, and we rushed towards the fire shots. While taking cover, we found that there were about 12 to 15 bodies lying dead. Some were seriously injured. And at that point of time, we also came under fire. Immediately we retaliated, fired back at the terrorists. The moment they saw us with weapons, they hurled grenades at us. Fortunately, we could take cover and were unhurt. The moment the firing stopped there, I understand that these terrorists were very well informed regarding the layout of the hotel. In no time, they had vanished from there and gone elsewhere. We requested the staff down below to take those people who were injured into the ambulance for medical aid. The bodies were removed, and in another 20 or 30 minutes, we again heard some fire shots. This time the fire shots came from somewhere in the 2nd floor. The staff indicated that probably the terrorists had gone into that room. This room is in the new building of Taj. When we tried to make an entry into the room, the terrorists again fired at us. Giving a positive indication of these people being there in the room. However, we fired at them, they fired at us, there was an exchange of fire, but because the room was absolutely dark and they were accustomed to the darkness there, whereas we had just got in, made it a little difficult for us. However, in the retaliation, one of our commandos was injured. One was seriously injured, the other received splinter injuries. Thereafter, we did room intervention, which is a process of flushing out the terrorists. But like I said, these people, they were very, very familiar with the layout of the hotel. They knew all entries and exits. Till 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning, there was fire exchange between us. And later when I came to know that the room opens towards the terrace, we went to block the exit, which is towards the terrace. We wanted to block their entry as well as exit points. Hence, we tried flushing out from the exit point. There was no movement, no firing from the room for some time, and we entered. But we found that there was no terrorist, nobody inside there. Probably they had escaped in the lull. But when we entered, we found a rucksack or a bag which contained dry fruits for survival, large amount of ammunition, explosives, money, foreign money. They had dollars.
And ammo, could you, elaborate what was the ammo you found?
They are the AK rounds. They had 7 magazines, filled magazines, fully filled, and spare rounds, approximately 400 rounds, and grenades as well.
Spare 400 rounds.
That's right.
And 7 fully loaded.
7 magazines
इस नौसेना की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस को हमें यही रोकना होगा क्योंकि खबर एक बुरी आ रही है हमारे पास मुंबई के ताज होटल से। आई सीधा रुक करे अपने संवाददाता अभिषेक का। अभिषेक, क्या खबर है आपके पास?
देखिए रितिका, जो सबसे बुरी खबर है वो टिफिन